Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Peace Dealer. Shout out to those of you aligned in truth, the objective truth in life that one day you will die. Some of us, we die daily. We die daily to the facet of us that rejects all of the gifts and blessings that we were born ready to claim. The meek shall inherit Zay Earth, Moon in Cancer, Sun in Sag, Scorpio signature. Moment of silence for all of the people in this world who say all sorts of things and then attach the name of God to it, thinking that God told that to them. Judgment is here for all of you. All right, moment of silence to the people spreading false narratives, trying to scare people and fearmonger people out of their path, even though all you're doing is grifting. Judgment is here for you. Okay, anyway, this is a Scorpio signature that is coinciding the this is a Scorpio signature that is coinciding the full moon 180-degree Gemini moon sig. All right, very deeply emotional energies. Moon is going to be opposite Pluto. You're going to see a lot of bitter, salty people because most people suck at communication. And if it's easier for people to get in their pride and to get in their feelings instead of actually open up about what's happening with them, they're probably just going to get in their feelings and their pride. So don't take personal, uncharacteristic reactions from people who will be overly emotional, not even just because of the transit. Just think of this as, once again, all it is, space meteorology. I'm not channeling demons. If the weatherman tells you it's going to rain today and it rains, you're not going to say that he channeled demons and that he divined the weather. You're going to say it was science. So just know, anyone who says that, they are that stupid trying to apply it to astrology. All science. Okay, baby? Okay, let me remind you, no planet placements, no natal chart configurations make anybody do anything. This is merely just a snapshot and evidence of how you choose to fit within the design that you chose to be born as. Okay, you got the free will. So, it's up to you how you want to live that. If you want to align with who you are, great. If you want to miss the mark of who you were born to be, that's what we consider sin. Anyway, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, you just completed the initialization of a full moon harvest. And there's a very philosophical nature to Sagittarius. That square Pisces energy gets people fueled up in their beliefs. You have the fire of passion and the belief and emotions of Pisces, and the fire of passion of Sagittarius, that without intellect and without facts and analysis, Gemini and Virgo, is just a bunch of hot air being blown. It's just a bunch of people so caught up in their philosophies and beliefs, they're not aware to know that they don't know what they're talking about, and they're probably just projecting it on you. Persuasion is black magic. Words are spelling. Languages have vernacular enchantment. This is why I will tell you, it doesn't matter if you even hear me say it. Take what I say with a grain of salt. If you don't like what I'm saying, then edit what I'm saying. I believe that a lot of what I'm saying is the truth, but I will never shove it down your throat. I am here to serve you. This is why you are here, and I hope that what I'm saying speaks to you. And if you need to take certain things and move with and not, cool. This is your journey is between you and God, okay? And I'm just someone on this journey here to assist you. There you go. All right. That being said, we have had this full moon in this very philosophical sign, and people who actually know what's up say the least and let their actions talk for them. People who are insecure because nothing real can be threatened, and since what they're believing in is not real, they are constantly threatened, will just continue to snitch on themselves. And this is where you are moving forward with the harvest of these beliefs. This is going to, because of the power of your authenticity that is not shaken or manipulated manipulated by other people's philosophies and beliefs make you a target, because you are not bowing down to collective narratives, you are not bowing down to false beliefs. Then this level of authenticity and power is going to make those uncomfortable, because they cannot manipulate you with their doctrine, with their ideas. Whether these are intelligent idiots who dick ride science and believe inconclusive theoretical models about the earth, or delusional idiots who Bible thump and hit you with, renditions of religious interpretation that has nothing to do with reality. Make sure you just stay outside of that spectrum of idiocy. You have other types of idiots that might even believe in astrology, but will tell you there's 13 signs, there's all sorts of idiots. And our job is to make sure that you are not one. We do not frown down on ignorance. If someone is ignorant about something, that's cool. You could always learn. But willful ignorance, that's the definition of stupidity. And people will argue with you all day about what they believe and never once practice it in their actions. Let's practice more than we preach. And this moon in Cancer is going to help you understand the direction of where to fuel your emotions, so that you can continue to harvest this 180-degree moon Gemini that we had, that unlocked true meaning, which adjusted your perception. And now we can move forward with that perception, so that this Scorpio signature, 210 degrees, star nursery, can effectively transform your vision. And that's what's happening. We are harvesting the psychic understanding of the transformation of our vision. Let's get it. The sun is reaching its quincunx with Jupiter retrograde, and this is going to put us on a 10-day streak that's going to go in between Jupiter and Uranus relative to its closing quincunx, taking this ascended awareness and higher perspective and transforming your physical senses because of the enhancement that the Scorpio opposition has effectively transformed. And so this is effectively lightly forming a yod with the moon in Cancer and the Taurus Jupiter Uranus, that with this physicality of sensing, Jupiter is expanding and Uranus is innovating, you will feel in opening the doorway to that sextile of Cancer to Taurus how exactly, with the intuitive, synchronicity laden psychic understanding, emotional understanding, how to transform this higher perspective we have already started to harvest the true understanding of. Okay, it's a fancy way of saying things are going to get very psychic, and everything you've channeled over the past 4 days, you're going to get a lot more deep understanding for. If Gemini basically wrote out the lines, you're going to start to color in the lines. Okay, Moon in Aries, Taurus, and Gemini was you stenciling the picture you want to draw. Now that you put the puzzle pieces, and now we're going to start to shade it in with color. This adds depth. And the Scorpio signature will reveal a lot of wisdom, as this is opposite the moon Capricorn, which ideally would be second house to Sag. We just haven't had that transit yet. Moon in Cap was when the sun was in Scorpio. So this 8th house transit is going to help you know what emotions to invest relative to who aligns with this higher perspective. And this is beautiful, because for those of you who have done the work and not spiritually bypassed and actually confronted the shadows and demons within you, the inner darkness, whatever you want to call it, right? This has produced real facts that are the basis of why people might be frustrated with you, because a lot of people were so content to move off of false narratives, which is not relatively uncommon. But with the advent of greater information, even though a lot of it is saturated in bullshit, this enables you to not have to argue and to just basically have other people fulfill the burden of proof. You put other people to work, and they don't like that they have to actually know their shit until you come around and prove that maybe they don't know their stuff like they think they do. So keep that in mind, because once the moon goes into Virgo, heavy analysis, heavy strategy, 10th house. This 8th house is going to lead to the 9th house with the moon in Leo, and it's going to be shining bright. Oh yeah, I might probably have to sing. But until then, we're going to gain our depth. And before that 9th house Sagittarius signature, which is going to be lit beyond belief, this invites you to go deep into the shadows, deeper than my crusty lips and teeth. And this could be very spooky, because with the trying to, of course, Neptune coming into the end of the transit opposite Pluto, you are going to have to confront a lot of collective doubt against this definition and understanding of your sincere individuality. Case in point, the things you have always felt about yourself that maybe you didn't know how to put into words, you will be seeing, and it's going to transform how you see it. That's where that trine of Saturn reinforces those beliefs in a way where you may no longer be at odds with what you think and what you feel. And if you were never at odds, this is just going to strengthen that. What's very, 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 very important with the opposition of Pluto is to not give in to the fear of representing what it is you see and know to be real and true. This is going to be shown by your actions speaking this. Most people can't speak with their actions if they tried. So that's why it looks like they're just demonizing other people's beliefs unsolicited. Nobody asked them because, of course, they're threatened. So they have to constantly defend what obviously is threatened because it's not real. Because if it was real, it would never need to be defended. What's real can't be threatened. This is psychological. This is unconscious. You don't have to think about it. So just be mindful of that. This is going to let you analyze and psychologically feel who is worth your time or not. And for those of you who break through that Pluto opposition, it's going to create much greater growth. A lot of people are delusional. So it's not necessarily that they do what they do because they have anything against you. They lied to themselves first. So of course they're going to lie to you. Probably not even recognizing that's what they're doing. But hey, it is what it is. Because the depth of revelation that is going to be uncovered will be the fuel that will rocket blast you with that moon in Leo to show you preparations for blast off new moon in Sagittarius. See, that new moon in Sagittarius, we are going to blast off into a higher perspective. That is part 3 of the breakthrough arc, the third new moon in that breakthrough sign. And so we're still preparation for blast off. The moon in Cancer is going to help you feel the evil and darkness in people's hearts because so many people are fake as fuck and a lot of people are possessed by evil. So yeah, anyone can put a smile on their face, but you will be hearing and feeling the darkness that really exists there. Some people who profess they believe in this God or that God or they're good people, you're going to be seeing straight directly into their soul based off their actions, based off of what they don't do, based off of what they don't say, okay? And just believe who people tell you are they first time. Believe who people tell you they are the first time, all right? And you won't have to worry. Other than that, we do also have this light square to Venus and the moon later in the transit that will help you also adjust the direction of how sincerely you stand on your own too and feel relative to the unlocking of these relationships, okay? Many people around you might have gotten away or far with standing on shifting sand, okay? Because insecure people need someone to feel better than. So what happens when you take away that leverage and everything for years people felt that they had over you was never anything? It's going to reveal people's true colors, okay? Because most of these people are insecure. And so laugh at them and be petty. But see, you're actually a good person. You're not petty like me. So just don't lower yourself to their level. Me, I go low when they go low. I'm right there with them like, bitch, what's up? Yeah, you know, why you mad, bitch? Why you mad? But you're a lot better than me. So don't do that. You don't have to go low. Unless you want to. I'm going to see you down there. But no. But for real. Really look at it for what it is and see that there are factors beyond the physical, as anyone that has an issue with you and is projecting at you has the fundamental error of looking at you as separate. You are not separate from me, because separation is an illusion and quantum entanglement will literally teach you that. So I have no reason to now project on you things that I don't like about you. Anything I don't like about you is everything I don't like about me. So just keep that in mind. When we start to really see that interconnectivity, it helps us now not necessarily think of ourselves as better or worse than others. You have people out here with worldly wisdom who feel like they know better when they really don't. Okay, so with that being said, there's always more for us to learn. I'll tell you that I love it when I'm proven wrong on things, because then there's something more that I can learn from it. I don't just attach my identity to it and get offended when people start to I'm sorry. Anyway, y'all stay blessed as always. You're really going to love this transit. Make the most of it. And yes, get ready to transform your awareness until we bathe in the light. Moon and Leo, you're next. Peace.